Hey you guys, welcome back to my podcast. It's your host, Mary. Now, listen, I just want to jump right into this podcast, right into this episode. We're gonna get down and dirty in this episode. Okay, we're gonna get down, okay? Because I would like to know who's controlling TikTok in the For You pages. I really want to know. Because let's say, remember, I had music, I had beauty, I had fashion, I had, every type of thing on my For You page, right? You know what I didn't have? A lot of relationship videos. And that's what I've been getting, a lot of relationship motivation videos. And I'm just like, listen, if my TikTok For You page is going to be about relationships, can I relate? I cannot. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? I mean, I'll take the information, I'll take the motivation, but like, what your girl supposed to do with that? Nothing, nada. Like, I have never been in a relationship. Why am I getting all these videos, But I took some notes down from, not from the videos, from like, main topics like relationships, self-love, and toxic relationships. Now, I think I can relate more into the toxic relationships, which I think we're gonna start there first. Because listen, I remember down a question: why would a man that you had a situation get mad when you cut him off and get into a committed relationship? What? I wrote this down. Wait, hold on. Let me read this down because I'm not understanding what I wrote down. Oh, okay. I remember. I remember writing this question down, and I was like vividly pissed. Which I don't know why, because your girl has never been in a relationship, like I said 100 times. But listen, toxic relationships are just toxic, okay? Now, I wrote this question down because in my mind, I was like, if I had a boyfriend, right, and I was in a situation where like he cut me off and he got into another committed relationship, like, so you're telling me that I wasted all this time, all these years on you for what? For you to be perfect for someone else? I was watching on Wax podcast, and they were talking about how, they prepare. Was it the on Wax podcast? It might have been something else. But like basically, us girls, us women, we're not girls, women, we prepare these guys to be the right person for the other guy. Oh, no. I remember it was their reality show. Love the show. You guys should watch it. But they were talking about how they prepare the guys that they either break up with, or we're just gonna go with they break up with them, okay? They broke up with them. They break up with them for whatever situation is, and then they just get into another relationship where like, oh, they're perfect, they're happy, they're having kids, they're moving in, they're having, the perfect life that you wanted. Now listen, I cannot imagine being in a situation where like I've been with this person for like 5 to maybe 7 years, and out of the blue, we're over, we're done. Right? A few months pass by. Oh, hey, how you been? It's been so long. It's been a couple months. How's life? Oh, I'm doing great. I'm in a committed relationship now. I'm gonna, move in with her or him. And listen, that will get you pissed off, okay? That will get you pissed off. I'm not gonna lie. It would. Because I would be pissed too. I'm like, in my mind, I would be like, so you're just gonna get into a relationship that's perfect? So everything that I've been through with you was for what? A laugh? No, that can't be true. Like, I cannot imagine being in a relationship that person is with somebody else and having the life that I wanted, that I worked so hard, if you've ever been in a situation, please comment down below. I would love to know what you've done to change this, because girl, if I'm in that relationship, if I'm in that situation, okay, I don't be like these TikTokers doing these pranks where like the guys, you know, pranking on their partners and they're like, it's a prank, it's a prank, when like the woman is actually their boyfriend's, and then the partner is like going all hands. Like if you watch Benny's video, the prank that he did on his girlfriend in Alondra, yo, I wouldn't think 2 seconds, okay? Like you really think we're gonna chat about it? Like, no, hands are up, fists are up, and we're gonna go boxing, okay? With Mayweather over here, okay? Like you think we're gonna sit and chill and talk? Like, Benny, be for real. Be for real. Like, we're women. You think we're just gonna let that? Like, no, we're not gonna sit there and talk. Like, would you sit there and talk? If you were a guy, if you're a guy and you're watching this episode, would you just sit there and talk with your partner and be like, so why did you cheat on me? Why was this person in our bed? Would you? If you say yes, you got issues, honey. And you should DM me before we can talk about those issues. And we're gonna talk about it on here, because like, what in the, I cannot imagine sitting down and talking to my significant other that I have a child with, and we're just gonna talk about this broad in our bedroom. No, I swear to you, when I watched Benny's video, I laughed so hard that I'm just like, boy, you're crazy. Like, you think we're gonna sit there and talk? Boy, you got nothing coming, okay? Like, oh no, we don't play that game. Not in this house. No, no, no. No, I would not. Listen, I'm a people person. I will wish you the best, but I will cry and I will feel some type of sadness knowing that my partner that I've been with for like 5 years is just all of a sudden with another girl who's very happy and having the beautiful life that I wanted. Like, at that moment, no, I'll be pissed. I'll be like, well, have a good life. Bye. Right? But I never hold a grudge. So I will let it go and be like, you know what? It is what it is. Okay, I'm just reading my notes here and I'm like, wow, I'm very vicious here. Because like, listen to what I wrote down. So I wrote down the question, right? And after the question, underneath, I put, the guy cuts you off and get it with another one, and we get mad with them. They're getting hurt from their previous relationships. The guy doesn't share his feelings with their girl. Let's talk about the feelings. We're gonna talk about feelings here for a minute, because guys, I really want to know, because there are some guys, I forgot what that Mexican boxer name is, where like he tells his little boy, si quieres llorar, llora mijo, llora. Si quieres llorar, llora. Si quieres llorar, llora. Okay, basically, he's telling his son, his little boy, I think he's maybe, I don't know how old he is, but he's telling his son that if you want to cry, it's okay to cry. Men cry, and that's true. Men do cry. They do. Okay? But I want to talk to the guys out there. Level with me. Talk to me. Why do you guys not share emotions? Why do you guys not cry in front of us? Tell us that you're having a bad day? Like, to this day, I have not met someone who has not shared their emotions, I had someone share their feelings, and I'm not sure how I feel about talking about that girl, because that's a different episode, and I feel like I should be there with tea, because like, not tea, like chisme, like tea with Tenzin. Like, I don't know if I will ever open that door, that's almost like a Pandora box, if you ask me. Okay, but back to the story. Yeah, I've never met someone who hasn't shared their feelings from a guy's perspective. Like, I really want to know, and I feel like I know someone who I should bring on to like talk about this, because I have a good mind in this episode. Now that I'm thinking about it, and I should write this down, to be honest. I'm always all over the place, and I get distracted so easily where like I would jump into another topic and another and another and another and another. That's just how my mind works. But anyways, that's beside the point. And then again, I had Celsius yesterday. Actually, happy 4th of July, people. Yay. I'm literally recording this at 2:31 in the morning. So yeah, I should be going to bed, but I'm not. I'm here grinding for you guys and recording this for you guys, so y'all should be proud of me. Okay, your girl is killing the game. Okay, but back to the story. Why don't you guys share feelings? Why didn't you tell us what's going on? Like, oh, just at least tell us, you know what, I'm having a bad day. That's it. That's all it takes. It's like 1% of you telling us that you're heartbroken. That's all it is. It's 1%. That's all it takes. 1%. I mean, that's kind of like a 0.25 to me, but it's 1% of you telling us, hey, having a bad day. Hey, I want to cry. Hey, I'm feeling this, feeling that, blah blah blah. Like, that's it. That's all we want to know is why just share your feelings with us. That's all we want, is to share feelings. You want us to tell you, oh, I'm having a bad day, this is going on, I'm crying, blah blah blah. Like, you want us to tell us our emotions, our feelings, so why can't you do the same? Like, I'm not understanding what's the issue here, darling. Like, what is the issue? You know? And I understand where, like, you know, you have to be a man and you have to, like, not cry in front of your partner, in front of your friends, in front of your family. Whatever the situation is, you can't cry in front of people. Do it privately, you know? And I don't know, that is not healthy. Like, please do not cry alone. Like, have a friend. Just one friend, okay? Just one. One friend. Una amiga, un amigo, whoever it is. Your dog. Have your dog there. Like, come on. Just don't cry alone. That's like, I don't know. To me, that's kind of like the saddest thing to go through, but hey, the way you were raised and the way you were taught, you can't get that out of your mind. You know, because like the way we were raised, we stick to it because that's all we know and that's what we're used to. So it's understandable why you want to do it alone, but just one friend, at least one friend. Shit, if it's your lizard, cry to your lizard, but just don't be alone. And do not be in a dark room. Please do not. Like, you don't want to be in a dark room crying, because then you get all these thoughts and you get into your mind and then you end up like in a rabbit hole. Trust me, you do not want to go there. You don't. It's not fun, okay? I should talk to my therapist about that next week, because I didn't see her today. No, not today, this week, because she's on vacation. So, but anyways, you see how I just get off topic. But anyways, but yeah, just don't be alone and don't cry, okay? If you need to cry, if you need someone to talk to but you don't have someone, bestie, my DM is always open, okay? My link is down below. All my socials are down below, okay? Send me a DM. Tell me that you're lonely. Tell me you want to cry. Tell me you want to scream to the world, because sometimes we want to. DM me, honey. Like, it will be between you and me, and that's it, okay? Ain't no one's business. It's between you and me, okay? I'll be your friend. You want to cry? I'm right here, okay? Got my shoulder for you. Don't you worry. But yeah, guys, just show some emotions, okay? I also have, they don't open is the problem. I want to say feelings, because what guy opens up with their feelings? No one. We're not gonna get into it. That's just too say how you feel, voice your opinion, tell me how you feel about me, a relationship. I won't hurt you. What? Girl, what am I typing? You know, it's really funny how I type my notes and then I don't understand it. I am not like these other BITCH, we all know what that means. Moving on to self-love. Now, listen, I should not be talking about self-love because I struggle with self-love very much. and I feel like I've gotten somewhat better of it, but not really better at it. So do not take my word, okay? These are my opinions, people. Remember, everything on this podcast is my opinion. It's my unsolicited advice, okay? It's advice that people didn't want, or they just don't want to listen to it, which is understandable, because sometimes I don't want to listen to other people's advice too either. So completely understandable. But the first point I have in my notes is my focus is myself and happiness. Now listen, I struggle a lot with happiness. I struggle a lot with my self-love. That I'm also working with that with my therapist too. So like, I shouldn't be giving you guys advice on this part, but the only thing I can give you, and the only thing that I can tell you that I feel like would be beneficial for you guys, for my listeners out there, sometimes you have to look at yourself at the mirror and be like, hey, you got this. You can achieve this. Yes, there's haters. Yes, there's gonna be these negative Nancy, but like, oh, you can't do this. Oh, like, you shouldn't be doing that. Like, you have a degree in this. Like, you should be focusing on making money. Like, or like, sometimes people be like, they would just downpour on your unhappiness life and be like, you know, you should go to the gym. Oh, you don't look cute in this dress. Oh, you shouldn't be wearing that out in public. Those are called negativity, people. Those are called haters, negativities. Sometimes you have to look at yourself at the mirror. But more importantly, they call another word that I'm not gonna say on here, which, by the way, comment down below. Do you guys like it if I swear on here? Do you guys want me to? Let me know. Don't listen to them. Just don't. They're not important. They're not you. They don't know what you're going through. They don't know how you're feeling. Just don't listen to them. I remember growing up, I would always want to be like the cool kids. I would always want to dress like them, act like them, you know, be them. Because like, they're the popular kids. And who doesn't want to be the popular kid, you know? But going into high school, I was like, not important anymore. I don't really care about it anymore. Like, I'm just going to go through these 4 years and then vamos. Which I'm not gonna lie, high school years was just not it. Ooh, we should get into that next episode. Just keep telling yourself that you are worth it, you are beautiful, you are strong, you're rare. I swear to you, let me give you one advice. Whenever you feel down, whenever you just want to like go back into that little hole in the dark and cry it out, play the song Rare Beauty. Okay? Play the song Rare Beauty. Rare Beauty. No, that's not the song. The song called Rare. Just play it. If you have headphones that have that ¿cómo se llaman tan? That noise cancellation thing, turn it on and put Rare. Either walk, run, read a book, just listen to it. Listen to the words, listen to the sound. Because I guarantee you, she's right. The Queen Selena Gomez is right. We are rare because there's nobody like us. Literally, and I had to remember that literally yesterday and the day before that and the day before that and the day before that. Wanna know why? Because of jobs. Okay, but we're gonna get into that in a different episode, okay? Job search is a different episode. I'm telling you, it's a different episode to the point where I am going to scream on the top of my lungs. Just play that song. You know what? You know what's better? Because if you guys have water, oceans, lakes, beaches, go to it. If you don't want to go all the way into the water, that's fine. Just stick your little toes into the water. Play the song. And the winds touch your face, let the water move you, and then you would just forget all of those voices, all of those haters, and you're gonna be you. So just remember, you are worth it, you are beautiful, you are strong, you are rare. Ooh, just makes me want to get a tattoo fact. Actually, no, because your girl can barely handle a needle in her arm, let alone should I get a tattoo. No. My second point, always pick yourself first over everyone. Now that is the most important thing, and my mom has always told me that. since era una chiquita. And I remember in elementary, I always, like I said, I always wanted to be one of the popular kids because I was bullied, I was picked on. Elementary was like the worst years of my life. Up to 3rd grade, worst years. 3rd and up, worst years. Thankfully, I'm not there anymore. But yeah, I was always trying to be like everyone else. I was always trying to put, basically I was like a people pleaser. And growing up in undergrad, actually, he taught me to not be a people pleaser. Right? My therapist told me not to be a people pleaser. Sometimes my mom would tell me, but did I listen? No. Did I get walked over? Yes. So even if I defend myself, I'm still pleasing other people. Like, how does that even work? Like, what the fuck? Like, but I have to learn that, you know what, that's a lesson. It was a lesson for me. So think about it this way, okay? Any type of negativity, any type of mistake, whether it's, you know, your ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, test, exam, anything that was a mistake is a lesson that you learn. We all have them. We all have mistakes. We're human beings. We're not perfect. I would love to meet one perfect person in this world. Like, you point me to them, because I know they ain't perfect. Always pick yourself first. If you want to do something, you can do that first. If your friends want to go out, oh, but you have to upload or you have to, you know, study for exam. Pick yourself first, because you never know what's going to happen in the end. Like, your friends could be here and you're going to be here, all the way on top, because no one's going to pick you but you. Okay? And also, stand up for yourself. I cannot... Listen. Some things happened that I don't know I want to get into it right now. But I know I'm gonna talk about it at some point. Like, I know I am. When? I don't know. That's a secret I never tell. But I will tell it one day when I'm comfortable and when I have the confidence to talk about it. But no, stand up for yourself. Always stand your grounds. Don't let these people walk over you. Don't let these people talk crap about you. Man, I want to swear so bad. I want to swear so bad, but I don't know what. I don't know how. I don't know how. No, I don't know why I don't want to, but the company that I will one day work for is gonna be watching this. I'm like, oh, she swears a lot. So like, that's why I'm trying to keep it like, you know, little PG, little respectful, you know. Oh my god, I've been talking for 27 minutes, you guys. 27 minutes. Next bullet point I have: don't let no one bring you down. Now, I think I could talk about this hours and hours and hours and hours, because listen, currently I graduated my grad program. Yay! Your girl's official graduated her grad program. I'm the first one in the family to graduate with a master's, so yay! I feel so proud of myself. Just looking at my diploma book, it's just like so cute. Well, the cover. I still need to get my diploma. It still needs to get mailed out. I'm taking a summer class that's marketing management, and let me tell you about that class, honey. That class is hard. You know what? That's gonna be the next episode. My marketing class. How hard it is. It's very hard. Like, for someone who's not a marketing person, it's hard. But anyways, going back to the topic, I wanna keep on the straight and narrow, keep talking about the topic that I'm talking about. But I just get sidetracked so easily. So what was I talking about? Oh, don't let no one bring you down. For someone who's working for, yeah, okay. One day, currently looking for a job. Now let me talk about the job market. It's hard. It's hard for some people out here. Okay, it's very hard. I applied to, I don't know, maybe at this point 12 jobs. And I remember I was on LinkedIn, no, Instagram, and I followed this woman. I was on Instagram, and what was I doing? Oh, I was I was looking at a woman's post, and she stated that she applied to 300 jobs until she got the one she wanted, until she got the one that she has. And And I'm like, 300? Girl, I what? 300? Like, for real? Like, for real, for real? I was like shocked. I was like, 300? I was like, damn, girl. Well, shit, she can do it and I can do it too, you know? That's my motivation. If they can do it, I can do it too. That's my motivation. And I was gonna upload a photo of, cause I got my first rejection email. Not gonna lie, I mean, they were the only ones who replied back to me compared to the other companies who applied and got no reply back. My first rejection letter, and I was gonna share it to like show motivation to others. Like, listen, I went from here and I got to here. So that's when I'm gonna post that rejection email and be like, listen, if I can do it, you can do it too, because I'm not the only one who doesn't have a job. And you see how I compare myself to like others? Like, why? Why are you comparing yourself? Stop comparing yourself. You're better than this. Yeah, and sometimes, you know, it doesn't have to be someone who brings you down. It could be yourself. And that's the hardest pill to swallow. The fact that you're bringing yourself down. And to be honest, it's easy. Because, like, you get all these negative thoughts and then you get into, like, this wormhole and you just can't get out of it. Like, I talked to my therapist about these negative thoughts and trying to be positive, but sometimes, you know, it doesn't matter how many times I journal, doesn't matter how many times I'm productive, doesn't matter how many times I go run in the park or I walk. Actually, I'm trying to get into running, but like, I don't know how these runners do it when I'm like a damn dog. Like, I need some water, I need some, like, how do you guys how do you do a full lap without stopping? Like, I can barely handle 2 minutes of running and I'm just like, I'm getting there, you know, I'm getting there. But like, it doesn't matter how much I work out, how much I read, how much I learn these new skills to like get the job that I'm trying to apply to, or trying to, like, you know, amp up my resume. Like, it's not easy. It's very hard to put in it's very hard to be in that negative hat. Well, honestly, I don't call it a hat, I call it like a box. Like, every negativity thing that's ever happened in my life goes into that little box. I close it, I lock it, and I put it somewhere in my mind. But then again, that's not good, because then I have like a little hole inside me and I'm just like, I'm sinking. I have to get out of this wormhole. At some point I have to. So sometimes it's not a person who can bring you down. It's yourself that can bring yourself down. No. Is that the way you say it? It's yourself that can bring you down. I think that's how you say it. Like, I ain't perfect, okay? That was my little self-love section. The only thing I want you guys to remember by the end of this podcast, if you're in a toxic relationship, get out. Just leave. Doesn't matter what they buy you. Doesn't matter what they promised you. Get out. It ain't worth it, honey. Please do not stay. No, I'm not gonna say it's easy to leave. Like I said, this is my opinion, okay? My opinion. Enough is enough, and you have to leave. I guess I watching these cop shows like Chicago PD and Law and Order, SVU. Like, I feel like a little detective. Like, you gotta go. Even though I do not have any experience, I take the experience from the shows, okay? Because sometimes, you know, the show episodes, they're real. They're based on true facts. Well, girl, I'm right, okay? Don't question my motive. Don't question it, okay? But put yourself first. If you have a child, put your child first. Just think, is this the life I want for my child to have? Is this what I want my child to get used to? So when they grow up, they're gonna act like them, they're gonna act like you and be defenseless. No, you want your child to be strong, you want your child to defend themselves. That's why you're gonna leave. That's where self-love comes in, where you put yourself first and you respect yourself first as well. That's very important. For self-love, respect is so important. Either in a relationship or friendship, it's very important to put yourself first. I don't even know why you guys are in a toxic relationship. It's like, just leave. Literally, what's the purpose of it? Well, I want to talk about relationships. We all know what we want in a relationship, okay? If you don't, get a friend like I have, Emma. Emmy, if you're watching this, I love you, girl. But she's the one who asked me, literally, because I told her, I want a relationship, I want a boyfriend. Because that's when she told me she was married, and I'm like, how the hell? You got a husband for me? Like, what the fuck? Like, she has a husband, which, so proud. She's very happy with him. I actually met him once. Very nice. She asked me, what are you looking for in a guy? And I'm telling her what I'm looking for. Someone who respects me, someone who I could, like, you know, go through this life and just take these crazy adventures and then, you know, have a family, get married one day. And she said, okay, but what do you want in a guy? And I'm like, a guy to be a man, a guy to... She's like, no, what do you want in a relationship? What do you want the guy, what do you want your man? How did she say it? She said it in a certain way when, like, I was like questioning. I know what I want in a man. I know what I want in a relationship. But she was like, no. And like, you need to think about, like, okay, what type of man do you want? You want someone who respects you, someone who like takes you out, someone who always opens the door, someone who like take care of you or makes you laugh, or just wanna makes you cry. You want to be in an abusive relationship, you want to be in a positive relationship, you want to be... I'm like, girl, it's like I'm looking at a food menu and I'm like, okay, like, what do I want in my sandwich or my spaghetti meatball? Like, what in the world? Like, she made me think of what I want in a relationship, and this whole time I couldn't even tell you what the hell I want in a relationship now. Couldn't tell you. Could not tell you what I want in a relationship. Because I thought I know what I wanted. I thought I want a man who respects me, who treats me right, who's a good listener, who protects my heart, who's always by my side, someone I can count on, someone who, you know, my ride or die, basically, okay? If he can't be like, if me and him cannot be like Mike and Marcus and Bad Boys, like we ride together, we die together, bad boys for life. We can't be like that, then honey, you shouldn't be in my life. Okay? Remember that when you get into a relationship, I feel like you just know that that's gonna be your ride or die. You know? It's like, you know, that's your soulmate. Look at me thinking like it's Cinderella. But hey, it could be, you know, it could be. It could happen. If it happened to Cinderella, it could happen to me, it could happen to you, or anybody. It could happen to anybody. She made me think about what I want a relationship to look like. Now I can sit here and be like, oh, look, I want this, I want that. But now thinking about it, I don't know what I want. That's what scares me. Like, how do I not know what I want? But hey, when you know, you know. And I feel like when you know you want a relationship with this person, it's like, you know. Because listen, I am not going to date someone for like, what, maybe a week? And then, oh, we're both going to get like, nah, honey. That takes practice. That takes practice. That takes patience. And that takes time. Because you want to know a person before you get into a relationship. Because, like, you don't want to... We're not going to get into that topic, okay? We're just not going to get into that topic. Now, you may know what you want in a relationship. That's cool. Because, listen, I am ready to listen to other people's relationships. Because, listen, for some reason, I'm trying to see how I could word it where, like, it doesn't come off mean. Pero, for the longest I can remember, everybody always asks for my opinion on relationship. Like, I've been a couple therapist, I've been a family therapist, a friend therapist, my therapist, like, I've been everybody therapist basically. But the most is like couple ones, and I'm just like, now listen, I don't mean to be a couple therapist, okay? It just happens, you know, and sometimes you just want someone who listens to them, which is understandable, really. But to ask for my advice, I mean, honey, you should just ask the goldfish for the advice. Like, hey, but they listen, they take it, and bada bing, bada boo, they're single. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but like, hey, if you're unhappy, you're unhappy. Get out of the relationship. Like I'm telling you, get out of the relationship. It ain't worth it, honey. It's just not worth it. I mean, why are you gonna be trapped? Why are you gonna be in a toxic relationship? For what? Because he has money? Because he has a car? He can take you here, take you there, buy you this, buy you that. Oh my god, he paid for my nails. Oh my god, he just bought me Sephora. So you're like a product or you're a human being? Like, which one are you? You know, you gotta think about it. Are you a product or are you a human? If you say you're a product, click out. Just click out. If you're human, piénsalo. Think about it. You're gonna get one life. This is how you're gonna live it? No. You're gonna get out and you're gonna find your happiness. And you're gonna be so damn proud that you left that person. And now look at you now. Look at them. And the them. Look at you. On top of the Eiffel Tower. I love Paris. Okay, so I was trying to see how this episode was gonna go, because even though it's not structured, but yeah, I still have notes. I think I'm gonna do that from now on, where like I write down the notes and then I just like, you know, spitball here and there, you know, because that's basically what I was doing this whole time. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up for this episode. This is the 4th episode, you guys. Can you believe that? It's the 4th episode. Wow, I'm so proud of myself, to be honest. Now I'll be even more prouder if I edit this and then upload this in a few hours, because literally 3:06 in the morning. Like, y'all should be dropping some hearts, some pink ones, and you know my favorite. I do not like yellow. Yellow is no one's color, but for some reason I always use the yellow pink, the yellow heart all the time. Legit, as all my friends, I use it all the time. All my socials are linked down below. But yeah, we're gonna wrap up the 4th episode, which cannot believe it's the 4th episode. And give this a thumbs up, share this to your friends. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks so much for